Sunrise breaks on the canyon wall. The river hums a tune I recall. Boots on the ground and my hat pulled low, riding with the wind where the wild grass grows. Dust on the saddle, fire in my chest. The road is my home, I ain't got no rest. Each town I pass leaves a shadow behind, chasing down a dream I may never find. Saddle in the sky, smoke paints the stars tonight. Coyotes howl in the pale moonlight. Stories carved deep in the lines on my face. Every mile I travel leaves another trace. Whiskey and sorrow, friends on the lost a few battles, but I've never been done. The trail keeps calling, I can't deny. I'll ride till I'm dust 'neath the endless sky. Saddle in the sky, carrying me on through the quiet desert nights and the break of dawn. A song in the haze. I've been gone for years, I've lost count of the days. Every broken heart, every friend I knew lives on in the trails and the sky so blue. Saddle in the sky, a song in my heart, a tear in my eye. I was born to wander with a saddle in the sky. So if you hear the hoofbeats when the cold winds sigh, that's a cowboy drifting with a saddle in the sky. Sun's barely rising on the wide open plain. Coffee's on the fire and I'm saddling again. Leather creaks soft as the dawn wind blows. Trail dust waiting where the river still flows. I got dust on my boots and a song in my chest, a worn out saddle, but a soul that won't rest. Every mile I ride, I'm just chasing the truth. Life's carved in the desert and dust on my boots. Fence lines broken, need mending today, but the cattle keep drifting, they don't wanna stay. Coyotes are singing as the daylight fades, and the whiskey runs warmer when the debts get paid. I got dust on my boots and a fire in my veins, stories of the prairie running deep in my name. Every mile I ride, I'm just searching for proof that a cowboy's heart beats with dust on his boots. Lonely nights under stars so wide, I hear my father's voice on a midnight ride. Son, hold your ground, let the hard times pass. A man's worth is measured by the tracks in the grass. There's a woman back home with a letter I keep, folded and faded like a dream in my sleep. Says she's waiting on me, though the winters are long. I pray my return don't come too far gone. I got dust on my boots and a prayer on my lips, a life full of gamble on the turn of a slip. Every mile I ride, I'm just holding the truth. The trail owns my soul and dust owns my boots. Dust on my boots under red desert skies, riding forever till the day that I die. Cowboy blood runs in the silence it roots. I'll go to my grave with dust on my boots. Saddle up, boys, the night's riding near. Moonlight's a lantern, the trail's crystal clear. The cattle are restless, the coyotes call, but a cowboy keeps riding through shadows that fall. My hat's pulled down, dust covers my face. The prairie don't hurry, it knows its own pace. Campfires are glowing stories of men who rode out at sundown and rode back again. We ride till the break of the dawn, through the dark silence where the wild winds have gone. The trail may be lonesome, the night may be long, but a cowboy holds steady, he rides until dawn. There's a letter I carry, it's worn at the seam, from a girl back in town, she still haunts my dream. She says she'll be waiting no matter how long. Her words keep me moving, her faith keeps me strong. Storm clouds are rising, I hear thunder's drum, but a cowboy keeps going no matter what comes. My rope's tied tight, my horse breathing deep. We ride through the shadows that never can sleep. We ride till the break of the dawn, through the dark silence where the wild winds have gone. The trail may be lonesome, the night may be long, but a cowboy holds steady, he rides until dawn. Every mile is a memory carved in the land, every scar is a story written by hand. The stars are my compass, the earth is my song. I was born in the saddle, it's where I belong. Some men chase fortune, some men chase fame, but I follow freedom, it don't have a name. When the morning light breaks and the darkness is gone, I'll still be out riding, I'll ride until dawn. We ride till the break of the dawn, through the dark silence where the wild winds have gone. The trail may be lonesome, the night may be long, but a cowboy holds steady, he rides until dawn. Ride until the dawn. A cowboy's soul lingers, forever it's gone. Ride till the break of the dawn. Dust trails behind me, but still I ride on.
Morning breaks quiet on the cold desert floor. Boots hit the gravel, I've been here before. My horse shifts restless, the horizon is wide. Another day riding, with the dust as my guide. I've seen rivers run dry and the storms tear the land. I've bled on this soil with a rope in my hand. Every mile that I travel writes a line in my song on the trail where a cowboy keeps moving along. And I ride neath the stars and the sun, through the valleys of silence till the long trail is done. With a heart full of fire and a soul carved in stone, I ride till forever on the long trail home. There's a letter in my pocket, torn at the seams, from a woman who haunts me in all of my dreams. She says, darling, come back, don't wander alone. But the trail keeps me riding, it won't let me go home. Coyotes start singing, the night winds grow cold. Campfire sparks stories that never get old. I've lost friends to the desert, I've lost friends to time, but the spirit of the rider still echoes in mine. And I ride neath the stars and the sun, through the valleys of silence till the long trail is done. With a heart full of fire and a soul carved in stone, I ride till forever on the long trail home. Every scar is a chapter, every tear is a verse, every gamble I've taken for better or worse. When the good Lord is calling, He'll know where I've roamed. He'll find me still riding on the long trail home. So raise up your glasses, sing stories of men who rode with the wind and rode back again. But some never settle, some never belong. Their home is the saddle, their hymn is the song. And I ride neath the stars and the sun, through the valleys of silence till the long trail is done. With a heart full of fire and a soul carved in stone, I ride till forever on the long trail home. The trail stretches onward wherever I roam. I ride till forever on the long trail home. The sun dips low, painting gold on the land. My reins feel heavy, but the rope's in my hand. Boot leather's worn, but the fire still burns. A cowboy keeps riding, no matter who yearns. I've seen dust storms raging and rivers run dry. Heard coyotes singing 'neath the midnight sky. Every hoof beats a story, every mile is a song. The trail pulls me forward, it's where I belong. With my saddle and the stars, I'll keep riding tonight. Through the wide open plains, 'neath the pale moonlight. The road may be endless, but it don't feel too far when you're riding forever with a saddle and the stars. I once loved a woman with eyes soft and kind, but I traded her promise for the freedom I'd find. Her words still haunt me when the campfire glows. Come home, my cowboy, before the wind blows. The whiskey runs warmer when the nights turn cold. Stories grows bolder as the legends are told. But the silence of the prairie speaks louder to me than the noise of the towns where I'll never be free. With my saddle and the stars, I'll keep riding tonight. Through the wide open plains, 'neath the pale moonlight. The road may be endless, but it don't feel too far when you're riding forever with a saddle and the stars. Every scar on my skin is a map of the land. Every prayer that I whisper is a line in the sand. If heaven has pastures, Lord, just leave me a sign. I'll ride there forever, let the stars guide the line. So I'll keep on drifting where the horizon calls, where shadows grow taller on canyon walls. No gold, no fortune, no glory I seek, just the sound of the trail and the strength of the weak. With my saddle and the stars, I'll keep riding tonight. Through the wide open plains, 'neath the pale moonlight. The road may be endless, but it don't feel too far with a saddle and the stars.
Saddle and the stars guide me on.
I'll ride till the day my last breath is gone.
Saddle and the stars, never too far.
I'll rest when I'm home with my saddle and the stars.
Steady through the sagebrush and stone, a cowboy keeps riding, though he rides alone. My boots are worn leather, my hat's weathered brown, but the trail is my kingdom, the saddle my crown. Campfires have faded where my brothers once stayed. Ghost riders still linger in the songs that we played. The cattle keep drifting, the rivers still run, and the west keeps on changing with the fall of the sun. Echoes on the range calling out my name. Through the dust and the distance, it all sounds the same. Every mile I ride, every step I've claimed, leaves echoes on the range that remember my name. There's a picture I carry folded deep in my vest, of a girl back in Kansas with a heart full of rest. Her smile's like the sunrise, but I can't lay it down, 'cause a cowboy's soul wanders where no roots are found. I've lost friends to the desert, I've lost time to the rain, but the trail always calls me, it eases the pain. Each star is a lantern hung high in the sky, guiding me forward, never asking why. Echoes on the range calling out my name. Through the dust and the distance, it all sounds the same. Every mile I ride, every step I've claimed, leaves echoes on the range that remember my name. If my story is written, let it not be in stone, but in hoofbeats and campfires, in the places I've roamed. When the dawn finds me weary and the silence grows near, let the echoes remind you that I once was here. So I'll keep on riding till my shadow runs thin, through the canyons and mesas where the wild winds begin. The dust is my blanket, the sky is my song, and the echoes will carry me forever along. Echoes on the range calling out my name. Through the dust and the distance,
all sounds the same. Every mile I ride, every step I've claimed leaves echoes on the range that remember my name. Echoes on the range where my spirit remains. In the saddle I wander through the dust and the rain. Echoes on the range remember my name. Prairie is whispering as daylight fades low. My horse moves steady where the wild rivers go. Dust on my shoulders, fire in my chest. A cowboy keeps riding, never knows rest. I've seen mountains in moonlight, deserts in rain. Carved out my story in the hard land of pain. The silence of night is the song that I sing. I follow forever the trail of the wind. On the trail of the lonesome wind, where the stars shine bright and the night begins. Every hoofbeat tells where I've been. I'm riding forever on the lonesome wind. There's a letter from home that I never did send. Words on the page that I just couldn't end. Promises broken, but the saddle is true. The trail never leaves you, it carries you through. Campfires are glowing, coyotes still call. The canyon walls echo with stories of all. The ghosts of old riders still drift through the land, and I ride beside them, reins tied in my hand. On the trail of the lonesome wind, where the stars shine bright and the night begins. Every hoofbeat tells where I've been. I'm riding forever on the lonesome wind. If tomorrow don't find me, let the prairie recall that a cowboy rode free 'neath the heavens so tall. No stone for my marker, no church bell to ring, just echoes that follow the lonesome wind sing. So I'll keep on riding where the horizon fades, through dust storms and thunder, through through shadows and shade. The trail is my master, the night is my kin, and I'll die with my song on the lonesome wind. On the trail of the lonesome wind, where the stars shine bright and the night begins. Every hoofbeat tells where I've been. I'm riding forever on the lonesome wind. The trail never ends, the wind never dies. A cowboy keeps riding 'neath the endless skies. On the trail of the lonesome wind, I ride, I ride. The sun dips low on the red canyon walls. Shadows grow longer, the night softly calls. Boots on the trail, reins gripped in my hand. A lone cowboy rides across this wide land. I've chased the horizon through dust and through rain, felt the sting of heartache, the pull of the plane. Every mile tells a story, every night sings a song. The prairie keeps whispering where I belong. Whispers of the prairie carry me on through the stars and the silence till the break of dawn. Every hoofbeat echoes, every step I roam. The trail is my compass, the prairie my home. There's a girl back in town with a heart pure and true. She waits with a candle, though I wander through blue. Her letters are faded, but I read them each night, a reminder of love in the soft fading light. Coyotes are singing, the night sky grows deep. The wind through the canyons won't let me sleep. I've lost friends to the river, I've lost men to fate, but the cowboy keeps riding, he can't hesitate. Whispers of the prairie carry me on through the stars and the silence till the break of dawn. Every hoofbeat echoes, every step I roam. The trail is my compass, the prairie my home. If heaven has meadows, let the stars light the way. I'll ride with the echoes at the end of the day. No gold or riches could ever replace the freedom I find in this wide open space. So pour me a drink by the campfire's glow. Sing tales of the riders from long years ago. I'll ride for tomorrow, I'll ride for the wind. A cowboy's true journey will never rescind. Whispers of the prairie carry me on through the stars and the silence till the break of dawn. Every hoofbeat echoes, every step I roam. The trail is my compass, the prairie my home. Whispers of the prairie guide me tonight. I'll ride with the moon till the morning light. Whispers of the prairie carry me on. The trail is my home, and I'll ride forever long. The sun breaks slow on the horizon's edge. Morning dew glistens on the canyon ledge. Boots hit the trail, reins held firm in hand. A cowboy rides onward across the wide open land. Cattle keep wandering, rivers run dry. Clouds roll like thunder across the big western sky. Every mile is a story, every night sings a song. The trail keeps on calling where the brave belong. Riding through the dust beneath the endless skies. Every heartache I carry, every truth and lies. Through storms and silence, I follow what's just. A cowboy rides forever, riding through the dust. There's a girl back home with a heart pure and kind. I left her behind, though she's always in mine. Her letters are faded, but I hold them near. A reminder of love when the night draws clear. Coyotes are howling, campfire embers glow. Stories of riders from years long ago. I've lost friends to the prairie, I've lost men to fate, but a cowboy keeps riding, he won't hesitate. Riding through the dust beneath the endless sky. wide open space. So pour me a drink by the flickering flame. Sing tales of the riders and the roads without name. I'll ride for tomorrow, I'll ride for the wind. A cowboy's true journey will never rescind. Riding through the dust beneath the endless skies, every heartache I carry, every truth and lies. Through storms and silence, I follow what's just. A cowboy rides forever, riding through the dust. Riding through the dust, 'neath the stars so bright. I'll ride till forever, through the endless night. Riding through the dust, the trail is my trust. A cowboy rides onward, riding through the dust.